Hi, my name is Lauren. First time video blogger. Never thought I would do anything like this, but here I am. So I'm basically just going to talk about different aspects of my life, different things from the past, and yeah, try and make a cohesive 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going with 15, but if I have to stop at 10, I will stop at 10, and we'll see how that goes. But basically, yeah, I mean, I'm doing this because I want to hold myself accountable, first off, because I've had some goals that I feel like my whole life I've had these goals and I haven't done them. So maybe if I do this video blog, I will hold myself accountable, start actually doing some things in my life that I want to do. I will tell you about that. I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing. I've had this idea that I love the number 5. I think it's a really good amount of something. 5 things, that's a good amount of something. So I'm going to speak about 5 different things every week, 10 to 15 minutes, and try and, keep it lighthearted and stuff. But yeah, it's going to be talking about some pretty deep shit probably. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But basically, yeah, there's 5 things I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about I had a psychotic episode about 4 years ago. Well, yeah, about 4 years ago, and then last year as well. So I've had 2 psychotic episodes. I've been in 3 different hospitals with it, and all varying levels of very different hospitals. Like, it's just crazy how different hospitals can be treating the same illness. We'll go into that. But yeah, so I figured psychosis, it's something that if you've had it, not a lot of people have had it, especially postpartum psychosis. That's something, it was after the birth of my son and my hormones were all over the place and there was too much dopamine going on. So I just went absolutely cuckoo. And yeah, if anyone can relate to that, that's cool. If, I'm hoping to sort of start some conversations with people. If anyone finds, stumbles across this video and it's just like, I want to talk to this girl, hopefully you will. So that would be great, because I've got a friend who's got postpartum psychosis as well. We were both in the same hospital with the same illness, and our kids were both there. We were in a mother and baby unit. And I know some people who've got bipolar as well. And I really enjoy meeting people and talking to people who've been through this same thing as me, because I worked as a peer support worker as well. I find it so interesting what the brain goes through, what is going on when you have psychosis. Like, I've researched it a lot and I've talked to a lot of people and I'm very interested in it. And it's something that, if you find it interesting too, I'm going to talk a little bit about my psychosis every week for however long I do this video blog. I don't know how long but I'm going to try and do it. I'm actually going to try and do it every week and a day. So I'm starting on Sunday, and next week I'll do it on Monday, and then I'll do it on the next week on Tuesday, and like that. You can work that out. You're not silly. That's what that means, yeah. But I'm going to try and do that. Just, it will become clear the more I talk about weird stuff. I don't want to bombard you with a load of stuff like the inner workings of my mind too early. I'm just going to give it to you in little bite-sized pieces. So yeah, I'm going to talk about my psychosis. I'm going to talk about my past and sort of relate it to the psychosis. So I've talked a lot about psychosis now, so let's talk about the past. Where to even start with that? Jeez. I suppose the thing is, like, I grew up with an iffy relationship with my mum. Bless her, we've got a great relationship now. But there was moments where, it was hard. And so I had my nan, who was, just everything to me. She was just sort of like the you know, the go-to person. Like, she would always make me smile and laugh, and she was just so funny and so quirky and, you know, so sweet, and like, I just adored my nan. I still do, but she's died. And, you know, yeah, so that's my little bit of my past. Iffy relationship with my mom, now healed, yay. Amazing relationship with my nan, she died, boo. So yeah, she died just before I got the psychosis, so it's not a super recent thing. And actually, if I'm going to go into a bit about myself, you know, I believe in the afterlife, I believe in spirits. You know, even when I was psychotic, I believed that my nan was an angel looking down on me, and I believed that she was helping me through this tough time. I really genuinely felt that, and I wasn't within my right mind, but that must have been very inherent in me to be thinking that, and because it's something that I do think when I'm well. So, you know, there's things I think when I'm psychotic, and there's things I think when I'm well. So, you know, that's a good thing. So yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about my past, like I just did. I'm going to talk about my present day. So, give you a little update on my present day. At the moment, I am working as a teaching assistant. I did work as a peer support worker. I found it not quite what I imagined it would be, which would be, you know, talking a lot about the illness and trying to work it out, and just sort of like working on recovery. And it ended up being, let's play Monopoly and Connect Four, and let's do some meditation, which was fun actually. The meditation was fun, and I did get some guys joining me and doing that, so that was great. So, you know, there wasn't a lot of focus on the recovery where I was working. That's not to knock other peer support workers who are focused on recovery and are amazing. Like, it was just the place I was working, it was a tough crowd, and yeah, let me get that very, very, very clear. Peer support workers are amazing. I tried it, I liked it, I was in the wrong place, so I went back to teaching assistant, which is what I previously have done for 5 years, and now I'm doing that. I weigh 200 pounds at the moment. I don't know how much that is in stone. My goal weight is 60 pound less than that, so like 10 stone, 140 pounds. So that's the plan, and that's a goal I've had for a long time, and I've got down a bit, and then I've gone up a bit, and then I've gone down, and then I've gone up some more, and then so I've done that for so long that now I'm just so frustrated with it, and I've got a bit of a plan of action with my week, how I'm going to structure my week, how I'm going to lose this blooming 60 pounds that's just lingering on, being around. Like, at time, I have been 140 pounds before. I was a chubby kid. No, I was a thin kid. And then I was a chubby teenager. And then I was a thin early 20-something. I got down to 140 pounds-ish, and I was fit and healthy, and I felt great, you know. But I had a lot of psychological problems. And then I sort of flip-flopped, and I started eating all the naughty things that I've been depriving myself of, and I put on weight, and I lost it. So it's been a bit of one of them. But I'm feeling more stable now. I'm on medication. I'm on olanzapine, 7.5 milligrams, and I'm on an antidepressant, which is called sertraline, and the sertraline is 50 sertraline, yes, 50 milligrams of sertraline. So the antidepressant helps me during the day, because the olanzapine makes me very, very tired. It makes me very, very drowsy. I sleep for 12 hours. Even on 7.5, I still sleep for 10 to 12 hours. And being tired all the time is exhausting and depressing. So the antidepressant helps me during the day, and the olanzapine helps me during the night to fall asleep, because by that time my brain's starting to race again. And if I ever forget to take my pill, I kind of don't sleep till like 1 a.m, because my brain likes to think about things, so it's active. So yeah, and you know, I think about let's give you some examples of things I think about. I think about life after death. I think about reincarnation. I think about, you know, aliens and other planets, and I think about, you know, all kinds of things. When I was unwell, I called it Big Think. That was my Big Think stuff. And I could pore over life's little mysteries for days, endlessly, just staying awake and thinking and writing and thinking about stuff. And I've got a son and he's 4, and it wouldn't be fair to him to do that. You know, I haven't got that privilege anymore, like before I had him, you know. And it's the psychosis, it's the psychotic break that has started me being this way. It's changed me, absolutely changed me. But, you know, yeah, so I have to be very aware of my time and, you know, do things properly. I've got a little one to look, you know, he's important. So yeah, it's, you know, I have to keep myself in check. Also, my family and friends who don't need me to be unwell again, you know, they went through hell with it. And it, you know, it is a really terrifying illness for other people as well as yourself at the time. Well, myself at the time, I was delusional. So I was having a great time. But not all the time. Sometimes I was having a completely nightmarish time. I will talk more about my psychosis every week. But yeah, my present day, I want, you know, I'm this weight, bothers me. I smoke, bothers me. And I, you know, I'm other than that, I'm pretty stable. So that's a good thing. And yeah, you know, I've got a good network around me. I've got lovely people around me. So yeah, everything's cool. Cool at the moment. But my future, my spiritual journey, what I want to do and where I want to go. So I'm a teaching assistant at the moment, as I mentioned, but I would like to be a spiritual healer. I think what I had with the psychosis was a spiritual awakening. I really genuinely feel like I had that. Like when I read about it, when, you know, there's YouTube videos about spiritual awakenings and psychosis, and, you know, how in the past, like the shaman of the tribe would like take that person aside and they would become their apprentice, because, you know, if you had a psychotic break, that was the spirits ascending you in a way. Like, so it would happen to a lot of teenagers, you know, it would happen at that kind of time of their lives. And that person would be revered, you know. I wasn't revered. Bloody hell. So yeah, you know, jealous much? Me? Yes, jealous. I would love to be been revered, but I was like, no, you're crazy. I mean, genuinely, I like raving lunatic comes to mind. I was a raving lunatic, and I did, you know, you'd hear those words before and someone would say it in passing. When you're actually one, like, it is a bizarre place to be, and it's a strange thing to be doing. So yeah, raving lunatic. I was one. But yeah, and hysterical. Another one that that person's hysterical. Yeah, I was hysterical, man. I was crazy. But yeah, we'll talk more about that. But yeah, so my journey, I'd like to be a spiritual, like, advisor maybe, or a spiritual healer. I've just started a course on shamanic healing that I've literally just bought today, and we will see how that goes. I'll fill you in. I'm going to give that a go though, because I find it so interesting. So I'm going to try and transition from being a teaching assistant, which I love, to being a spiritual advisor, spiritual healer, which I would just, it'd be perfect. So yeah, and then my 5th thing is my goals. So my goal is, I've said it already, I'm going to lose this bloody weight. And also my other goal is to quit smoking. Yeah, lose weight, quit smoking, get up and do yoga, which I never do. Or let's have 5 goals. Okay, get up and do yoga, go bike riding or jogging, or do T25, do T25. I love it. Every day, try and do that every day. And I'm going to try and wear chakra colours every day. Try and do that. So I've kind of already started doing this, and I really enjoy doing it. It makes me look in my wardrobe and try and find colours and just bring them out. So, oh, I've got 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna see you all next week. Thank you if you watched this. Like, it's amazing if you stuck with it. I will see you next week. Take care.